Hello and welcome. Thanks everyone for joining the session. Today I want to talk about few phrases that we can use for greetings for introductory part of a conversation. Let's have a look. First one is hello. Hello is a very formal way to greet with others. So you could say, hello sir, how are you? Hello is formal. On the other hand, hi is very informal. So you can use it with your friends or colleagues or your younger brothers or sisters. Hi Rashid, how are you? Hi Kubir, how are you? So hi is very informal word to have a chat, to greet with others. And then hey is pretty much popular and familiar word for greeting with others. It's not that formal or that informal. You can use it like, hey dad, how are you? Hey Rashid, what's up? Hey Kubir, where are you going right now? Hey dude, what's up? So hey is pretty much familiar and common that you can use for better conversation, right? It's not formal or not informal. Now let's talk about the next of the phrases. Number one is good morning. Good morning, so according to the time you could use it. So maybe in the morning you could say, hey, good morning. So you can greet with your friends by using this phrase, good morning, then good afternoon and good evening. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, right? Thank you. And then these two phrases are very useful when you are having a chat with your friends, and at the end of the chat you can use these phrases. It's very important also to use it for making a conversation better. Like maybe you are having a chat with your friends, for the first time you could say, hey, how are you? Maybe your friend can tell you, I'm fine. Then maybe you can say, I'm fine too. And at the end of the conversation you could say, nice to meet you. Nice to see you, right? Nice to meet you, right? So you could give compliments that this was a good conversation, right? So you can use it, nice to meet you, nice to see you. And that's very nice. Now, long time no see and it's been a while. These are the phrases that you can use when you are having a chat with a person, with friends, with family members after a long time. Then you can use these phrases. You could say, hey, long time no see. That means after a long time you are going to have a chat with him right now. Long time no see, it's been a while. Long time no see and it's been a while. So these are the sentences or phrases that you can use for having a chat with those people that you do not have a conversation for a very long time, right? So after a long time you can use these phrases. And then how are you? How are you is a very formal way of greeting. So normally you can say hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? So how are you could be used in many different situations. So normally if we want to know about someone's situation or condition right now, then I think how are you could be the best sentence to ask. And then how are you doing? Almost same. Then how have you been and how have you been doing? So you could use all these phrases when you are going to greet with others. Don't try to repeat the same phrase all the time. Don't try to say all the time, hey, how are you? So when you are going to have a chat with 10 people in a day, then some of maybe of your friends could be asked in a way like this, that hey, how are you? Maybe some of your friends could be asked like this, that hey, how have you been doing? How have you been? How are you doing? So you could change this, could change the phrases for greetings with others. And then these are pretty much, this is not that formal, but pretty much formal. I could say that as this is situated between the formal and informal situation. Normally or casually you can use these phrases for greetings with others. So you can say, hey, how is it going? How is it going means, how is your job going? How is your family life going? Right? So it's a very short phrase, but it provides a huge meaning. How is it going? Then you could say, not bad. Good, very good. And then you can make it short, like how goes? How goes is comparatively shorter. So how goes? How goes means how is it going? So we can make it short. And then how's everything? How are things and how's things and how is life? These are the four phrases that they almost provide the same meaning, but different way, right? Number one, how's everything? How's everything means how's your life, how's your family life, how's your professional life, how is your personal life, almost everything, right? So it covers almost everything about your life. So if they ask you, then you could say, Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. And then how are things, or how's things? How are things, you could say, fine. Almost same, right? How's everything and how are things, or how's things? These are the same phrases that, these are the same kind of phrases that could be used for getting information about your life. Everything about your life, right? And lastly, you can say, how's life? Directly, you could say that, hey, how's life? Then you could say, not bad, Alhamdulillah, it's fine. So these are the phrases or sentences that could be used for greetings. So if you want to be very good at English communication, if you want to be, have a chat with people smartly, then you have to use few phrases at the beginning of a conversation. Because if you are not, when you are going to use some good phrases at the beginning of a conversation, I think the rest of the conversation will be nice and better. So for making a conversation better, smart and effective, I think these are the phrases that could be used for greetings. And thanks everyone. Please do use these phrases for making your conversation smart, better and effective. And that's all for today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.